A solo developer reached out to me about his dark sci-fi roguelike, and it's called O3 Hollow Descent. It's a top-down shooter roguelike where you play as an astronaut named O3, who gets dropped onto what feels like a dead alien planet, loses contact with the rest of the team immediately, and has to push forward alone. The visual style is dark and biomechanical, creepy organic structures, that twisted alien architecture, all this stuff. The atmosphere is genuinely strong here. The whole place looks and feels hostile. Thank you at this point to TA2 Games for sponsoring this video and for fully accepting my editorial independence. So about the actual gameplay. You move through rooms, kill everything in them and move on. Each room is its own arena encounter. The layout changes every run because the rooms are procedurally generated. The rooms have stuff like traps to dodge, enemy patterns you need to figure out, and also hidden rooms with chests and extra rewards if you poke around a bit. Combat is fast. You have a dash on a cooldown to get out of the way of shots, and the shooting feels quite responsive. It gets pretty bullet hell later on, with a lot of stuff flying at you at once. The starting weapon is weak on purpose, just a slow laser, but you pick up new guns as you go. Some of them fire incredibly fast, some have homing shots, some end their burst with a bigger hit. There's also no weapon wheel, so switching is just pressing Q and cycling through until you land on what you want. There are also items called core links on top of the weapons. Passive ones give you stat bumps like bonus damage that just sit there and work. The active ones you trigger yourself, like a shockwave or a vortex shot. You can find these in rooms and shops. There's also a currency type resource you need to buy stuff from the shop, similar to how Returnal handled its cleansing resource. Healing is where the game can get a bit rough. That drops are pretty inconsistent, and you can go several rooms finding nothing. If you take a few bad hits early, then there's a real chance you just slowly bleed out, with no way to recover. It makes the whole thing feel more punishing than it maybe needs to be, especially since one bad stretch can basically decide the run for you. Dying sends you back to the start, standard roguelike stuff. The map is useful and always available. Visited rooms are marked, unvisited ones are shaded. You also unlock teleport points as you go, so you can jump back to the shop, or a chest room without backtracking. Keys open certain rooms with better loot, and you find those either dropped by enemies or in shops. The game's demo is quite limited. It's one biome and a boss, maybe 20 minutes, so it's perfect to check it out. The full game of course promises more biomes, more weapons, more core links, and more story. The game's Kickstarter is live right now, with 176 backers and 6 days left. Kickstarter themselves flagged it as a project we love, which is their badge for projects they think are worth checking out. If you like Returnal or fast top-down shooters with roguelike structure, then this is worth a look. And this sentence concludes today's video. If your time was respected, a like or comment is very much appreciated.